Women are without a doubt their own champions and cheerleaders, but many a time it's men who come along and support women and change the way they think, live and behave. One such man from Tamil Nadu single-handedly changed the female hygiene situation in the country, making sanitary napkins affordable to women in poor areas. And he's joining us right here in our studios. I have with us right now Arunachalam. Thank you so much for taking time out and joining in. Good to have you here. And it all started when you got married and you saw your wife actually using rags, newspapers for her menstrual hygiene. And that was the moment that you said, this needs to change, right?
Yes. So actually what happened, I thought I want to gift as a sanitary pad packet. You saw in the movie, I bought a packet. While I'm offering, she never bothered about the napkin inside. She bothered about the price written on that packet. 62 rupees 20 years ago. She shouted at me, go back and give back the packet, buy 3 kilograms rice. So like this, it is a matter of affordability, even people are knowing it.
And the fact that it was wrapped in brown or in black paper so that it would not even be visible.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, since then and since you actually went ahead with this initiative, a lot has changed. Do you think that from the time, which you said was almost 25 years ago, till today, that the topic about talking about female menstruation and hygiene, that it's not such a taboo, or are things pretty much the same?
No. See, now the witness is now you are interviewing me in a prominent English TV.
No, but I just want to understand that in smaller towns, etc.
There is happening even today because the COVID something, you know. So everything, because India is not made of 20 metros or 200 cities, India is made of 500,000 villages. So where we have to create the changes. That's what it took a lot of time. But things are changed. People are openly started debating. Women are going. Sisters are sending their brothers to buy sanitary pads. So.
No, that's amazing. And you know that you've also been quoted saying that when you actually had all the sanitary napkins lying on the table in front of you, your mother came, she was shocked, the whole village came, and they said that you're actually going to be drinking women's blood. I mean, how did you take all of that criticism and the setbacks?
So,
and
because
stereotypes.
the mothers are not the napkins, I collected back the used pad from the women with blood stain.
Yes.
So after visiting the Western country, there I saw, you know, some men, they collected women brassiers, panties. Like that, my mother thought I became a maniac. Later I realized. That's what the village people, they thought is correct. Because, you know, they mistaken, you know. So what I'm trying, because it is a taboo for centuries, even people, they don't know what I'm trying to do it. So that's why.
And you know, you said that giant corporations use millions of dollars to create these sanitary pads that you said cost so much. Do you think that now, you know, they can do a lot more, make sanitary napkins a little bit more affordable as well so that it can be accessible to more people? Yeah,
already the government of India, they made a lot of efforts. India is the first country in the world, they abolished GST for that menstrual hygiene products. So automatically the price come down. So there's a lot of cooperation. And the corporates also smell, it's a huge market in villages. They also want to tap it. So there is a price war is happening now.
Okay, now let's talk about the film, Padman, because that really garnered a lot of interest for us. I know there have been multiple documentaries and films that have been made about you world over, but it started off with Twinkle actually calling you, and then you tried to ignore her call, and you said you were in London, and she said she was too, and that's how you ended up meeting.
No, I almost dragged her for 9-10 months, I think, going on calling, somebody mailing and messaging on my mobile. Because it's Twinkle and Akshay, because from my Madrasi, I don't know this. Because my interest is to make this movie in Hollywood.
Right.
That's what I'm going on dragging. Because so many languages directors from Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, they want to make it. I'm a little bit worried about once I sign, maybe they dilute the story like that. That's what it happened. But finally I caught up in London. Then I met face to face. Moment you met a person face to face, a lot of things will change rather than calling on a phone.
And so then that's how the process initiated with the film, and I understand that they came to your village as well, and you said that you thought Balki was Akshay Kumar's bouncer?
No, not Akshay, Twinkle's bouncer. Because I put banana leaf at my home, they sat on the ground, and a very fat man, smoke. I thought, what is the salary you are getting?
So,
no, what sir? You are a bouncer. No, I made some films, sir. I'm bulky. Even I never was bulky. Then on the location only I realized so many assistant directors. Then the movie he already made. I watched that movie and all.
So for those who don't know, so how exactly does it work? Now that it's been so long since the film has been created, a lot more awareness has been generated. You still go personally to the depths of the country through to rural India in order to spread your message, right?
I want to tell about Padman Movie.
Okay.
Once a movie released in the theater, it become old movie. In Padman case, it is a new movie even today. The movie watched by first ladies of many countries.
Yeah.
That even in Dubai, the Abu Dhabi royal family, they watch the movie. While they are watching, they want to be with them also. They invited me.
Oh.
Because it's dubbed in 40 different languages across the globe. In Japan, it's a huge hit. The Japan ambassador met me in my small factory. They invited as a government guest to speak about various universities. So even today, I'm getting mails. I watched the movie in-flight movie. I cried, literally cried.
Yeah.
Sent by whom? A CEO of a company.
Oh wow.
A president of a nation. So like that. The movie is released like a new movie.
You know, and just since we're talking about this theme of men supporting women, do you see that now changing? I mean, you looked at the basic necessity of your wife's menstrual needs and you actually bothered to look into that. Are men now becoming a lot more aware about the needs of women and are actually taking initiatives to help support, change things? Are
Definitely,
you seeing that?
it's not happening. So, unless otherwise people are talking about gender equality much, but each, they have to give up each other. So, the men should help the women, the women
Support
should help
each other.
them, support each other. Then only the gender equality will happen. It is perfectly happening nowadays.
And you also had recently Kerala's Chief Minister announcing that there would be menstrual leave that would be announced for female students in all state universities. What's your reaction to that and other government steps?
We talked about that because so many companies are they're planning. So it is a must because otherwise even there is no productivity. She will catch her at the cramps, as a woman, So better let them take leave. So I wrote about even you are not ready to pay, at least you give a leave, that's it. But now they are giving leave with salary.
Okay. And so what's your message to the women out there who are now breaking glass ceilings, making headways in a lot of areas that men were dominating, and even to men to actually go out there and support women because you've done so much?
That's what I told while I'm checking the pad. When there is no women volunteer, I wore the sanitary pad in my underwear.
Oh my.
But where can I go for uterus? I made an artificial uterus in a rubber bladder. I fill animal blood. I did for 2-3 weeks. But it looks unnatural. But I realized a secret, decode a secret from a god out of using the wet sanitary pad in my underwear for 3 weeks. The strongest creature created by God in the world, not an elephant, not a lion, not a tiger, the women.
Amen to that. Thank you for saying that. And I just want to understand what that experience was like because from facing so much criticism, from being ostracized to now being given awards, now being recognized, what does that feel like for you? Is it a huge validation?
So whomever you are recognizing me, you are not recognizing Arunachalam, you are recognizing the women menstruation, the period.
Yeah.
It is not a taboo, it is natural. So whenever I am getting accolade, it is not for me, it is the cause what I am doing. So that's what. Even that interview, I am not giving interview, the cause is spreading. That's why I took risk to come here. So the moment I'm sitting, I'm talking, I'm not talking about my thing, I'm not going to ask the vote for my party, nothing. I'm talking about women, period. So give access to the downturned people, especially the girls studying in the school, because they're dropping out from school. In a simple matter, not available of that menstrual product, the moment they are attaining puberty, they are stopping from the school. Then how India becomes super duper power? Unless otherwise women come into Indian workforce. That's what I spoke with the Indian Finance Minister. Sir, we are talking about making 2-digit GDP growth in our country. Unless otherwise you are bringing our women into that Indian workforce, we can't make it.
Yeah.
That's why it happened, the GST, everything, So, because at least they have to finish the school, then they have to get some skill training, then they will join in the Indian workforce.
I think on behalf of women all across the country and all across the world, we want to say thank you to you for all the wonderful, wonderful work that you have done and Let's hope to that we make more strides ahead in supporting women and really going ahead and creating a more equal path for women down the line.
Thank you, thank you. Our vision is creating India as a 100% menstrual hygiene country. Definitely this interview will help us to achieve that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.